the next couple talks that's been pretty personal for me over these past few months. The gospel writer Matthew records these words of Jesus as he was teaching his followers to pray. He said, "Give us today our daily bread," or, as the New Living Translation has it, "Give us today the food we need." Now, honestly, this is a request that Jesus instructed us to present as he teaches us to pray that I have overlooked for way too long in my life. Now, you might be more spiritually savvy than me, so what I have to share might be rather routine. But I would wager that, like me, you too might have overlooked this for the same reasons I have. First of all, I think we don't want for much bread in our culture and economy today because we think so much that Jesus is teaching here about actual bread. And secondly, I think we tend to look right past what's going on today to the plans and goals we have set for tomorrow and beyond. So, if you can identify with either of those realities, I'd like you to hang in there with me for just a few moments this week. Why? Well, allow me to explain. Obviously, I think Jesus is teaching us here that daily dependence on the Lord is most important and must be intentionally developed. But he was probably not talking just about bread, actual bread, right? You know, you're probably thinking, well, if he wasn't talking about bread, what was he talking about? Well, in John chapter 4, the Apostle John records Jesus' words to his followers like this. Jesus said, "My nourishment comes from doing the will of God, who sent me, and from finishing his work. You know the saying, 4 months between planting and harvest. But I say, wake up and look around. The fields are already ripe for harvest." Obviously, Jesus was teaching these people that what sustained him was the work that he was doing with the Father. This work was something that he did as he recognized the Father already working around him. In fact, he said as much a little later, as recorded by John, in these words. Jesus said, "I tell you the truth. The Son can do nothing by himself. He can do only what he sees his Father doing, because whatever the Father does, the Son also does." You see the connection? I think for me, these past several months, I've started praying, "Lord, give me the presence of mind throughout today to see where you're working and to be able to join you in it." Now, I haven't just been praying this as a matter of a simple request, but I have been lingering on this issue, learning to let the Lord show me from the day or days before both the successes and failures I've had in trying to be more in step with him throughout each present day. Now, to be sure, walking with the Lord in this way can be threatening, as it requires relinquishing control to him. But it is sure to be electrifying as well, as it opens the door to experiencing God in ways unimagined in the past. So what do you say? Are you up for the daily bread that God alone offers? The sensitizing to the activity of God that we're dependent upon him and him alone for? You might be surprised what you get when you ask. Are you ready to try it if you aren't already doing so? I hope so. God bless you as you do, and I look forward to seeing you back here in a couple days. We'll talk about what more we can expect as we learn to join God this way. Love you all, my friends. See you then.